Hello, welcome to Impact Lab. Impact Lab is a mobility of youth workers. It's a mixture of seminar and contact making seminar where 29 youth workers of 21 different organizations around Europe get together to improve their tools on quality and impact in their projects, in the daily projects. We also gonna have the opportunity to work together and make new partnerships and a long-term strategy thinking and activities for those organizations. So join us.
What's really important for me in my work is to empower civil society, which can be done in different ways on individual level and of course on organizational level. So how to organize yourself to bring about positive change. And strengthening organizations kind of many different approaches, and here what we really targeted here is that because of the philosophy of project funding, which is good because it creates creativity, competition, etc., often organizations just apply for whatever is now trendy on the market, fundable, etc., and they lose their soul. These are one-off projects, they are not connected with each other, they lack impact, and the organizations lack sustainability and quality and impact in the end. So what was important for us here is that organizations go back to their mission, go back to what they're passionate about, what is their mission, what are they good at, and start with this to form strategic alliances with other people, and only then go down to distill then activities or project that would bring about positive change. And it was really important that this would be in a strategically embedded manner, in a sustainable manner, with an impact that is measurable and intended.
Well, I participate in many youth exchanges and training courses, so I think it's the perfect time to facilitate my project.
My first motivation to coming here is getting new skills in my job with young people and in international exchanges between organizations. And also I want to know some new partners to preparing a lot of events, many great exchanges with people from another different countries in Europe.
My motivation to come to this project was to improve my knowledge about how NGOs works, also how can I increase the capacity of my organization, and also to get to know new partners for future projects.
I came to the seminar because of several reasons. One of them, the biggest one, was because we have to raise our capacities of our NGO to learn how to become sustainable and to manage our organization in a better way. Another one was meeting new partners, establishing new partnerships, creating new projects, developing ideas for what to do and how to do it better.
So the first motivation for me to come here for this project, when I saw the opportunity to come here and come to Estonia, was to represent my organization, to promote my organization, since it's the contact making even in a seminar. So to bring some more information about our little organization to here, to meet the new people, to meet the new partners, to make a contact with the new partners, to make a sort of a database of the people we know, because it's always easier to work with somebody you know and they're trustful to work with. So I would like to bring all those databases and all those experiences back to my country, to my organization. Beside the new contacts, I would like also to gain some new practices, to learn some more know-how about how to run other organizations, especially to give some tips and know-how with how the organization works in overall. Also the financial tips, it's always something which is useful to know. And beside all of this, I would like to make some new projects as well. So we are currently running on one of them.
There was a puzzle missing in how I work and how I manage projects overall, and that puzzle I found here in Impact Lab.
why it was worth coming here. It was more than worth, because my project, my objective for this project and the project's objectives, I think they're totally achieved. I came here to meet new organizations. I met lots of them. I learned a lot about them. I established new contacts and partnerships. But also I would like to mention like some small things that I picked up. For example, it's quite a refreshing experience to see some new approaches in trainings and in youth exchanges by the trainers. I'm speaking about their approaches in delivering sessions. So I learned many new things. And I would also mention the VET thing. I had just a vague idea of what VET is, but now after this project I have good knowledge of it.
It was worth to come here because I met with so many people from different organizations who are working in different areas. So it kind of gave me hope for youth work, which also means that I will have new partners for future works.
It was just generally observing people and learning about what they've done, the projects, and especially how the facilitators are here, how the trainings are, how the different sessions are, and how much the trainers actually listen to the people and what they want, what they need, and how they try to give their best. And it's really seen, you can see that they have been doing this for years. And it's awesome, and I hope to be as good as them one day.
It is very good that so many strong partners came to that seminar, and it is very useful to have face-to-face contact with all these people in order to establish future cooperation.
Actually, what I really like that organizational skills, and it was really connected and it was really amazing. I divided it by 3 steps. The main steps, it would be like personal information and connection with other participants, like creating a connection map. The second would be the same what made with organization. They had the main activities and explanation about the companies, and they made it through matrix. And the third step, it would be what other possibilities and connections could be made through this seminar. It would be you can write as organization the same project and become future partners.
I could lift you up, I could show you what you want to see and take you where you want to be. You could be my luck, even if the sky is falling down, I know that we'll be safe and sound. I could lift you up, I could show you what you want to see and take you where you want to be. You could be my luck, even if the sky is falling down, I know that we'll be safe and sound. We're safe and sound. We're safe and sound. We're safe and sound.
Like the most valuable thing for me to get out from here is to get to know potential partners personally, and not only their activities, but their specific values that we share, which actually can bring more trust into the relationship.
What I will take home with me? Many friends at first. After that, many nice ideas. I was surprised that such a huge ideas here are, and so much engagement of the people in youth work. And I'm very inspired and take home much ideas. And while I have no organization now, I want to get it maybe in the future, and now I have so much corporate partners.
One of the most important opportunity what this seminar gave me is the possibility to strengthen our cooperation with our amazing Polish partner under the vocational education and training program, to send a lot of motivated students to Poland and receive from them.
we're going to cooperate with several of the organizations. I had some time to talk to several people for a longer period of time. I still think we should follow up with job shadowing projects and like meetings in maybe smaller groups. But for sure we're going to work with several organizations here regarding EBS. We'd also like to apply some projects for the long-term strategic partnerships, and also I think there's 1 or 2 youth exchanges in the pipeline, and I really met a few organizations that I really look forward to working with, and as always time will tell what's going to happen, but for sure this is time well spent.
One of the most useful tools that we used here was the method of World Cafe. We had a chance to use this tool while we were discussing for the youth work in the non-governmental organizations with the participants from the different countries that they are coming from. And we had a really fruitful discussion, and this is one of the tools that I'm going to use it definitely in my future work with young people.
It's all about developing different partnerships with partners from other countries, as well as strengthening the present cooperations. I have been knowing some of the partners here, but I was also opening up for new partnerships. So there are a lot of inspiring people who are opening up for new ideas, new exchange of practices, new tools and methods of working in youth work. I found really cool the model about, I think it's called Ikigai. Presented by Marcus about how to find your life purpose. I think it was really interesting to see the youth clubs in Estonia. How do they work with young people? What kind of facilities they have? Talk with the youth workers.
This project was very useful to come up with a very nice idea. Thanks to the people I met here, we share the same values, the same problems in our context, and now we had a great project idea that we are writing, and probably we will apply together in Erasmus+. And as a part of this, I learned many new no-formal education tools that for sure will apply in my local community. The project is about fun theory, how to make the social change fun.
During all sessions I get a lot of information about new tools and how to use them, and I really liked some of them, and I think it will be useful in my organization. I can use it, and for example self-assessment and health check for the organizations, and other management tool, for example also like an app, it's called Trello, a way you can really carefully plan your projects and implement them easier. So yeah, that was, I think, the most useful for me at the moment. But I really get a lot from this learning courses. Yeah.
You could be my luck. Even if the sky is falling down, I know that we'll be safe and sound.